want to take a look at here at this point is a quick overview of your personal taxes. What we're looking at now is the 1040 tax return form. This is the form that accumulates all of your taxes from your other sources, such as wills and trusts and your business, and it all compiles on here. So you have an income section, and it also reflects, for example, on line 12 is where you have business income, or line 17 for real estate partnerships, royalties, and so on. And then it all accumulates down here to a commonly referred number, which is your adjusted gross income after we've taken off some basic deductions, such as an IRA deduction or alimony paid. Now, the back of the form is page 2. Back of that 1040 is page 2. This is where your adjusted gross income comes over onto this line, but basically this is the form that entertains all of your deductions and that comes up with your total tax on this line. Below that is where you take into account the taxes you've already paid, and it ends up with a net refund or a net balance that you owe. Now, this form 1040 becomes the summary form for other forms. For example, Schedule A is the form where you're going to take your medical, dental, and taxes you've paid, interest you've paid for mortgage and so on, gifts to charity, theft losses, job expenses that aren't reimbursed, are all reflected on here and then carried over onto this page 2 of the 1040. The next form here is the Schedule C. This is for your business. If you have a small business of some kind that's a sole proprietorship, you can notice this is the sole proprietorship form. And so the expenses are tabulated here against the income, and you come up with a net profit or loss. And then this gets transferred back over to the other form we looked at, which is the 1040 on line 12. So this is part of the further computation. Now, Schedule E is the form that is used when you're calculating income from real estate, royalties, partnerships, S corporations, estates, trusts, etc. This is the form for an S corporation, for example. And again, we're tabulating all the income and deducting all the expenses, and then the net total of all of these calculations for the Schedule E show up on line 17 of the 1040. Again, the 1040 is reflecting all of the various deductions that you have. Now, the last form we'll talk about is the Schedule K1. This is the form that's also used to calculate income and expenses relative to your LLC company. And then this gets transferred also over onto the line 17. And thus your overall tax is computed here using these various forms, each individual form providing the detail that gets summarized on the 1040.